Welcome to the Take a Listing Today podcast, where our hosts Jim Studebaker and Todd Robertson give you strategies to get you out of the office right now so you can take a new listing today. And now, here's Jim and Todd.
Yes, hello. We're back. Jim and Todd, the Take a Listing Today podcast. Welcome. Hopefully you still have all 10 fingers after Independence Day. Hopefully we didn't have any issues there. I'm Jim, and over there is Todd.
And in the corner in her VIP suite, she's having a wonderful day today. Our producer, Lisa Gray, in the house.
No fingers.
No fingers. They're all gone.
Well, that's
she was
unfortunate.
doing fireworks for Kurt. She was setting them off for the neighbors, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah, it was worth it, though. It was a lot of fun.
Worth it?
Worth it to not have any fingertips.
The fireworks say light and then get away, not light and then hold it and look at it.
Right.
Light and get away. I'll remember that next time.
Yeah, next year maybe
I'll be holding it with my feet.
get
next
that down.
year. Don't want to lose
Well,
toes.
With my feet.
She won't have toes next year now. So welcome to our show. It's show 188, and we're going to be talking about tips for selecting a top real estate mentor.
Oh, fun topic.
Mentor for a real estate agent. That is a real estate agent, right?
Yeah. Is one, for one, be one.
All right. Well, first, let's begin with why it's important to have a mentor. A mentor accelerates your learning curve by sharing their experiences and mistakes, saving you from common pitfalls. They provide objective feedback and help you stay accountable for your goals. Additionally, a mentor can open doors to networking opportunities and offer moral support, boosting your confidence and career growth.
Yep.
Yeah, and what's
Good
amazing,
stuff.
we're going to
Good
get
stuff,
into
man.
a lot of strategies about how they can find a mentor and what to do, but it's so incredible. People out there, as long as you come from a place of I'm coachable, I'm humble, they will mentor you as long as they know that you're going to put in that effort and it's not just BS, but that will help you accelerate beyond belief and really separate yourself from the competition, really as far as you want to go. So strap in for this topic. It's going to be good.
Strap into
Sounds scary.
strap into your seat. Right.
Yeah, yep.
So here's how you choose the right mentor. First, identify your needs. Start by assessing your specific needs and goals. Are you looking for advice on market trends, client management, or negotiation tactics? Understanding your requirements will help you find a mentor whose expertise aligns with your aspirations.
Yeah, this is what I like about this topic that we have today is, we were talking last week about intention before you make phone calls to your sphere to set an intention. I think before you look for a mentor, it's really important to set your intention. What specifically are you looking for? Because otherwise, there's some really great ideas in this episode about just making sure you've got your I's dotted and your T's crossed before you start reaching out. Because if you choose the first person without setting the intention as to what exactly you need assistance with or the area of growth you really want to focus on, you could end up with a real mismatch. It could be a nice person, but their whole jam is something that you already do well or you have no interest in, and then you're wasting your time, right? And how do you get out of that relationship?
Right.
Now you've launched it and they're all excited to meet you once a week. You're like, I'm sick again.
Oops, I'm at a showing.
I have a dental appointment.
Whoops.
I'm still showing that house a week later. Who knew?
3 months later. Yeah. So
All right.
it's great. It's great.
So number 2, look for experience. Choose a mentor with extensive experience in the real estate industry. Their years of practice can offer you a wealth of knowledge and a practical perspective on handling various challenges.
Well, and again, I think this is something that you think about what it is you're looking for, what it is that you need. Do you struggle when the market ebbs and flows, staying motivated, etc.? Okay, that's a specific type of person. Maybe you want somebody that's really well weathered, that's been in the industry for a couple decades, which means they've been through that ebb and flow many times and have survived it and maybe are very successful at it. That would be a great person to pick. Let's say you're young and you're really looking for somebody that knows how maybe a newer way to approach the market as a real estate agent, because I would imagine people in their 30s approach this job differently than many people that are in their 50s and 60s. So if you're looking for that, like, how can I go after millennials? And you see this person, or you find this person that's 35, that they are just a powerhouse at it. Okay, maybe you don't need somebody with 20 years, 15 years experience. What you really need is somebody with that precise type of experience.
Mm-hmm. Very good point. Yeah,
The other nice thing is whether it's a realtor or might be a sales trainer that you're following right now that you could turn into a mentor, or one of the top people in your town that you know dominate X amount of market. And you know what? People are open to that. They love helping out. So if you do look at all these and get the right mentor, that's worth its weight in gold. It's better than going to Harvard.
Oh yeah,
and paying all that money for 4 years. Really.
Yep.
All right. That takes us to step number 3. Seek compatibility. Ensure your mentor's teaching style matches your learning style. A good mentor-mentee relationship is built on mutual respect and effective communication, making it easier to absorb and apply their advice.
Yeah, this might be how you would go about this is there's different styles of learning, right? There's auditory, there's visual, there's kinesthetic. Some people have to see it. Some people like to hear it. They want to see it in action, whatever. I think putting a couple questions together that you could ask an individual that you're considering as a mentor to make sure their learning style or the way they teach is similar to the way that you learn. Otherwise, you could have somebody that is a talker who talks, and that's not really your style of or your way of taking in information. You're not an auditory learner. That's just like and you're not taking any of that. It's gonna be horrible for you, right? That will never work. Maybe you're very visual, or maybe you have to actually shadow somebody and just watch them do it and take it in that way. So these are all really valuable little points to kind of get your ducks in a row and make sure you've asked the right questions so that you don't end up in a mess where they're really trying hard to help and it's just not going to work.
And speaking about asking, go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, I was just going to say, seek compatibility is nice because you're going to become friends if this works anyway.
Yeah, sure.
So you want to have compatible. Now, you don't have to be 100% the same, but that's a great point because if this mentor-mentee relationship works, 2 things will happen. You'll become friends. Yeah. And then you'll know, or they'll tell you that the only way to repay them is to one day pay it forward when you start dominating your own career.
Right.
That's right. And speaking of asking questions, number 4, check their track record. Do a little background investigation on these people.
Yes.
Research potential mentors' track records. Look for successful real estate professionals with a history of achieving the milestones that you aspire to reach.
You know, this is an interesting point because I would say 15, 20 years ago, I don't know if this point would even have merit, but we have a lot of influencers out in the market in every field imaginable. And you can really put on a great facade of success that has nothing to back it. It's very easy to do on social media now with all kinds of video techniques and especially with the advent of AI. So somebody can really seem to be a powerhouse. Maybe even they talk the talk, right? You've listened to them on social media. You're like, oh my gosh, this person's amazing. But you go to do the research. It's like, wait a minute. They haven't sold anything in like 10 years. And it's kind of like the college professor who waxes poetic about how to be a business owner and has never owned a business. It's theory. It's wonderful. Theory is great, but it's not practical, right? Everybody knows who's gone to college or learned something. When you get out there and you apply it practically, it's a very different beast than theory. So this is something with the advent of influencers that you do want to take the time to do a background check and just find out, is this somebody that has been out there actively selling, or at least at some point they had this massive career, within the last, let's say 5 years or so. You don't want to go out too far because they wouldn't understand how the market works now, right? Because everything is evolving and changing.
And even when we say check the track record, that means a lot of things. I love the point. Like you say, obviously we could do background and make sure they're good people, but it could be a track record. Let's say I'm a new agent and I'm decent in one category, but I'm not great at farming. Right. Or I hear there's a realtor team going after the divorcees or going after the people that are downsizing, like niche it out, like niche of a niche of a niche. You could say, you know what? I need some of that person. So you could take all these checkpoints and put them there to say, what if
Right.
I got great at that?
Right.
All right. And that brings us up to our final point. Point number 5, consider their availability. A mentor should be accessible and willing to invest time in your development. Ensure they have the bandwidth to meet regularly and offer consistent support.
Yeah. And, this might start with a phone conversation, and then you say, hey, let's meet and discuss more in person. How about Tuesday at lunch? And if you find they're already waffling, Tuesday's not good for me. Let's go out another week. And then maybe something happens where they have to change that date or time. That may be an indication that you're going to be having this kind of problem. It could be ongoing.
Right.
So really be certain that you feel they're all in. Because I think you're also going to get some wafflers that will say, oh, sure, yeah, I'll help. But when the rubber meets the road, they're waffling. They don't really, their heart's not in it. And that's not going to be fun for anybody. So,
Todd, let's bring back bad memories of when I was in high school trying to date.
What happened there? Oh, boy.
Well, this one girl called me up and she said, come on over. There's nobody home. So I went over. There was nobody home.
she told you.
Hmm.
She let you know. You need to, that's where you have to have your listening ears on.
Right. I guess I should have read between the lines on that one.
Yeah, you didn't,
All
you
right.
didn't consider her availability.
Now that you know what type of mentor you need, you're probably wondering where exactly to find one. The following are some areas to look. How about LinkedIn? Join real estate groups, participate in discussions, and reach out to experienced agents and brokers directly. And real estate Facebook groups. These groups can be excellent places to seek advice, find mentors, and engage with experienced agents. How about your local real estate brokerages? Large real estate brokerages often have mentorship programs. I guess it's probably your own real estate brokerage, not just any random one. Now that I read that further there, okay, thank you. Companies like Keller Williams, RE/MAX, and Coldwell Banker have structured mentorship programs for new agents. How about your local real estate association? Many local and national associations offer mentorship programs. Websites like National Association of Realtors or the local realtor associations often list mentorship opportunities. How about some online mentorship platforms? Websites like Score and Mentor City connect professionals with mentors across various industries, including real estate. And finally, check out some real estate coaching services. Platforms like Tom Ferry, Buffini & Company, and the Mike Ferry Organization offer coaching and mentoring services specifically for real estate professionals.
Right.
And we ought to throw Floyd Wickman's group in there as well.
That too. Yes,
Yeah,
thank
Exactly.
you.
Floyd would be great in there. I love those resources because if I'm a realtor watching or listening right now, this tells me I can 100% go and make it happen. Now, you probably already know that person in town or 2 or 3 people that you like. So you just take these 4 points that we gave you and put them together. And then you can also look them up on these other sources. So it's not even a point, is this doable? It's 1,000% doable.
Oh, absolutely. Especially you may be thinking, well, I'm in this kind of rural area. There just aren't as many opportunities. Okay, well now then you can reach out to Mike Ferry or one of those. You can do something that way. Or
Exactly.
if you're trying to raise a family and be a realtor and be this and bring home the bacon and fry it in a pan, as they used to say, and you just don't have a lot of time. Remember that?
That was a song,
can bring
wasn't it?
home the bacon,
Yeah.
fry it up in a pan. What was the commercial? And never let you
I know
forget your
I think you watched it too much, Lisa.
Was it a frying pan commercial? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember the commercial.
Somebody
that's gonna drive me
tell
nuts.
us what that was, because
Yeah.
now it's going to bug
I think
me.
the heat's
And she
I think
says,
the heat's
"Because
getting
I'm a
to her."
woman."
Right. I remember
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. I think it seems like she did have a pan in front of
Yeah,
her. Maybe
there
it
was
was
a
a food
pan.
item. But okay, so if you're real busy, I lost the topic there. But if you're really busy and you're like, I don't have 2 extra minutes to sit down with somebody or shadow somebody, then maybe a Zoom call over lunch once or twice a week would be the way for you to go. So then you can find somebody nationally. They don't have to be in your area. So there's something to fit every schedule. And we definitely gave you a lot of ideas there as to where you can reach out and find the right kind of person. But
Was it perfume? I'm pulling a Lisa. I'm pulling out my cell phone here.
Oh, pulling Elise. I like
Pulling
that. That is a meme right there.
In Anjali perfume. Was that a thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Anjali was a perfume. Maybe that's what it was. But
Oh.
why did you have to fry bacon?
Right?
Kids, get dressed, pass out the kisses, and get to work by 5 and 9. 'Cause I'm a woman.
Oh, here we go.
Right?
Anjali, the 8-hour perfume for that.
That was impressive. You can pull that up that quickly.
Wait, here it is. Up in a pan. Never let you forget you're a man.
'Cause I'm a woman.
Apparently, Lisa sung in tune with that when the commercial played 20 years ago on TV.
Yes. I
Wow.
By the way, they said the 8-hour perfume. That's actually really funny because I never think of that as a feature.
But what they said the 8-hour perfume for the 24-hour woman.
Okay, what is that woman doing? She's not sleeping, people.
Well, she has to pick which 8 hours she wants to smell nice. You know, different-
Apparently. Well, then her husband's not getting the nice smell. It's going to be when she's out at work. She's going to come home and stink.
If only my wife was the 24-hour worker. Oh, well.
24-hour woman.
Oh boy.
Those poor women. That was from the 70s.
It's a good thing she doesn't watch the show, so.
Yeah. Those were,
Yeah.
so,
Right.
so if that was a 20-year-old in the 70s, yeah, forget it.
Mm.
She's fried now. She's,
So for the favorite
she's
part of
not,
our show,
she's not using perfume anymore. It's
Nope.
over. Okay.
All right, now we've figured out the perfume here. We have another topic here where we look at some postcards from our friends at
Ooh.
ProspectsPLUS.com.
Lisa, you got to pick here.
Let me wake up first.
Oh,
Are we boring you?
The one all the way on the end on your left there. No, never. How
Oh.
could that happen?
Very end
right, with
here?
us?
Yeah, that
That's
one.
This one?
impossible.
All right.
That could
How could that
never
happen?
be. It must be just lack of sleep.
This is Lorelei? That was a song, right?
Yeah.
Lorelei. Sweet
Was that-
Lorelei.
No, that was
No, no.
Caroline.
That's funny.
There's a
Come on.
Layla. Layla?
Yeah, but
Oh,
there was a
Layla.
Lorelei. Sticks, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. They only say the name once in the middle of the song somewhere.
Yeah. But Layla was also
Another song.
Derek and the Dominoes?
Yes, yes. And he's actually, I just
Yes.
saw him sing that song recently. He's in his 80s. He was on his knees singing that song in a concert.
On his
Really?
knees?
Yes.
Because he couldn't stand?
No, he just got on, because at the end of the song, when he's screaming,
Oh.
Layla, he
How'd he
usually
get back
in the
up?
past would go on his knees. He just got back up. I couldn't believe it. I mean, guys in great shape. Some of those singers are in such great shape,
Wow.
because they have to be.
Stay active for
yeah,
sure.
to do what they do.
All right.
Yep.
So Lorelei has a postcard here.
I can't remember
Hi,
the.
you've reached Lorelei with the Vanderbilt team.
I can't remember the sentence where that.
I don't think we reached you.
No, we
Right.
didn't reach Lorelei, so we'll put that one over here in the circular
Lorelei,
container.
We'll never know.
Okay, we have one card that we're going to choose from.
I choose
Love
that
it.
one.
This one is David with Coldwell Banker, Miami Beach, Florida.
That is
786.
That's a different David, right?
That is a different David.
Miami
About
Beach,
30 years
highly
younger.
competitive market.
Yes.
Highly competitive market. A lot of money down
786.
419 1526. See if we can make anything out of this. Keystone Harbor Sales.
It's worthwhile for agents to have like a little.
Hey, is this David?
Yes.
David, this is Jim and Todd and Lisa with the Take a Listing Today podcast, calling on behalf of ProspectsPlus.com. And we're calling you because I've got a postcard in my hands that you ordered through them with some Keystone Harbor sales stats.
Right. Yeah. I put that order in last week, I think. Yeah.
Well, if you have a moment, David, we wanted to ask you how you are using postcards in your marketing. If you've got a moment to share with our viewers and to give you a chance to win a $100 gift card for almost anything on ProspectsPlus.com. How does that sound?
Yeah, great. Sure. Yeah. So that building, I actually live in Keystone Harbor. So I farm this building and I do, I have a pretty good market share here.
Nice.
So yeah, I just send out, I keep everybody posted of the pricing and what's going on in the building. And then, every time I'm in the elevator everybody is always asking me, what's going on in the building. And so I'm the first person that comes to mind
Wow.
for real estate in the building. So yeah, it's pretty handy to do that.
Yeah, you are branded.
How many units are in this building?
It's 123, I think. So it's pretty small.
Okay. But you're hitting all of them. And so when something comes up that they want to buy, sell, rent, whatever,
Yeah,
you're the name they're going to think of.
that's fantastic.
Exactly. Yeah. And not only for that, but, people refer me for
Oh,
other
sure.
transactions too. But yeah, it's haven't sent it out in a while, actually. I kind of was busy, but I'm starting up again to do it more often.
All right.
Excellent.
Nice looking.
Yep, you got to stay consistent, right? Keep in front of them.
That's the thing.
And, the stats change all the time. So I see you took the time to put in listed properties, sold properties, so that way people know what's going on. And that's going to spark somebody to say, hey, I wonder what my home is worth. So very smart.
Exactly. So I can't wait till people receive them. I think they get them today or tomorrow. So
yeah.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Excited for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like you're doing great with your marketing, David. And as I mentioned, we'd love to give you a gift card, but there is a catch. We have a very simple podcast trivia question that you must answer in order to win the gift card. Are you feeling lucky?
Okay, let's do it.
It's not simple, David. He's
Right. It's very simple according to Jim. It's
lying.
There could be some
it'll be
trickery
weird
in there.
It'll be weird.
Weird
question.
All right,
Ready
let's do
for
it.
a weird
I'm
question.
going to help you out, though, David. I'm going to read you the question and 3 possible answers, and you just need to give me the correct answer. Here is your question. How long is the 90-mile beach in New Zealand?
Okay,
boy.
that's what I'm talking about, David.
All right. Is it A, 90 miles, B, 55 miles, or C, 40 miles?
Lisa, does that seem like a fair question?
No.
Unless it's a trick question, I'll go with A, but you never know. But I'll say A, just in case.
All right. Makes sense.
I
We're
like
going to
it.
go for A. So show me 90 miles.
Oh, see, trickery.
Yeah, trickery,
Oh, no.
Doc. Yeah.
Let's give David another chance.
We should do
Oh.
that. The 90-mile beach in Zealand is actually 55 miles.
So who was in charge of naming that?
Did it like
Yeah, who-
a road or what?
I'm not clear. They probably should have changed it as it shrunk. So
As it shrunk, as the beach eroded.
the beach eroded.
It's a bait and switch,
wow.
that beach.
All right. Well, let's try
All right.
another one here, David. I have a good feeling about this one. Here is your next question. What was the first country to use postcards? Was it A, Germany, B, Austria, or C, Italy?
Oh, that doesn't quite seem fair either.
So
Come
it's
on.
Germany, Austria, or what?
Italy.
Ooh, I've heard Austria is absolutely beautiful. I've never been there.
Austria is beautiful. What does that have to do with
I'll go
postcards?
Austria, I think.
She's trying to give hints right now, Jim. She's trying to throw out hints.
Is that what she's doing?
You know, David.
Wow.
David is a sharp man. He's branded in a condo complex. Listen, he catches on fast.
That is pretty sharp there.
Thank you.
All right, let's see Austria. Hey, look at that.
Wow, they're beautiful, and they were the first postcard.
Wow, look at that. Congratulations. And Todd, what does David win today?
David, thank you for being on our show and keep up the great work. And reach out if you ever need anything. You've won a $100 gift card. Lisa will email you the gift card code today for just about anything on Prospects Plus website and some
Amazing.
swag from the Take a Listing Today podcast.
Thanks, David.
Incredible. Thank you, guys. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Have a great day. Bye.
Keep it up.
Bye-bye. All right. Amazing. Austria is a beautiful place, and they were the first to come out with postcards.
You know,
Who would
usually
think that would
people
be
don't
the
pick
same?
up on my hints that easily. Like it goes right over their head.
Right.
He's like,
I thought
you.
you did great there. I love the hint.
I was going to say, Lisa, what does that have to do with anything?
I know that. Well, that
Are
was
you
the
having a
trick.
stroke?
Always,
Stroke.
always. It always happens the minute I walk in here, and it goes away the second I leave. It's really weird.
I'm having heat stroke again. So
Yeah, it is
just
hot.
like last week, it was very hot in here. So we're going to
Yeah,
try to get
I'm-
some people to fix the air conditioning.
Yes,
Anything else, Lisa?
little Lisa. I like that. I'm so small.
I was just stuttering. Actually, I've been calling you Little Lisa.
Okay, because I'm almost 5'10". That
Right.
seemed a little weird, but that's okay. I like it. Nobody's
exactly.
called me that in a long time because I've always been tall.
So you've learned everything you need to know about how to find a real estate mentor. So don't forget to go out and do that. It'll help you out tremendously. And Todd, anything else?
Outstanding show. It was great to have David on, and great message today. So absorb this, go out and get one. They're going to help you accelerate your real estate career leaps and bounds, as opposed to you going over your own speed bumps.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love that he's got his audience captured in an elevator.
Exactly.
It's very
Captive
clever.
audience. Captive audience.
Elevator prospecting.
Yes.
Okay, bye. The music's over.
Take care.
That means we leave now.